technology, but the memories will stick back.
Wish you all the very best, and let's start the presentations. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your valuable words and also for guiding our participants. It was very much needed. And may I now invite team number 11 to kindly come forward and take the stage. Well, as the team 11 is already reporting and they'll be coming up on the stage, I request the next team to be ready and report here, and that's team number 46. A big hand of applause for team 11. And I'm sure you know that you have 7 minutes. 7 minutes for your presentation. You can keep your laptop here.
Hello. So can we start? Okay. So good afternoon. We are team number 11 and we are here with Rentoda, our rental platform which was designed to build for Odoo Hackathon. So before starting, I would love to continue with Google. I mean, first of all, a user will onboard and we'll do a quick sign up process. We have both email ID password and an option for Google. As this is a buy and sell rental platform, so I have to use two accounts. First account, I am just setting in front of you, but the second account I have already prepared and I will continue the presentation in terms of that. So just a second to set up the account. And yeah, it's done. First of all, I have to complete my profile with some basic details like my mobile number. Then I have to give my state, my city, because it is the basic demographic information that I have to give. And I also need to give a nearby map endpoint with which I can specifically understand what my shop location is. Yeah, so I am giving Adamus and doing pin location and save profile. The details are saved in my profile. Now, first step is creating a product. So what I am adding an induction oven for now. And a renting platform includes a lot of, genres of products. So for that, we have a AI suggest category, on click of which AI will work for you and will find the best possible categories. You can see home appliances and you can simply click on it and it will be automatically selected. Now we have the brand list. So whatever you can select, I am just, selecting G appliances. And then you have to give the receipt, in which date you have bought the product. Sorry. Yeah. Then you have to give a product description. It will, AI is also here to help you out. You don't need to type it manually and a cool product description will be generated. After that, you have to add 4 photos. For now, I am using these photos. Okay. So after that, I have to mention for how much days I will be opening this for for renting. Maximum I am doing this for 7 days, and let's say the daily rent is 500 rupees. Then I have to give a security deposit. So for that, we have a ML algorithm over here. So
So basically, if we go to the Income Tax Government of India's website, there will be a PDF where there is each product's useful life, salvage life is there. Like after how many years its depreciating value will be there, its depreciation cost can be calculated from there. We are using RAG and OCR for that to calculate how much value will be depreciated in the upcoming years.
So based on that, the security, maximum security money will be here. So for now, I am just keeping this and clicking on submit and list product. So as soon as I do it, it will take some time. It will upload the photos to Cloudinary and the thing is set. You can see the product is already listed over there. You can see the details also. Here is it. Now, from the second account, what I am doing, I am going to the products and I will rent this product. So what I am doing, I am going on view details and rent. There is a rent per day. I am clicking this. I have to fill some more details like my mobile number, and I can do it either a in-store pickup or a home delivery. For ease of access, I am doing collect from store, and the duration is 2 days, and I am going secure payment. It will do testing Stripe gateway, and I have to complete the payment by my own. It's a very simple process of Stripe. Then if I click pay, it will complete the transaction. It will also send a receipt to my email address, both the thermal receipt and the normal email copy also, with which both the parties can see what they have rented and for how much period they have. And you can see it has already locked the product because the due date is 13th August. But the thing is, if I present it for 11 August, I have bought this for only till 11th August, we have a relaxation of 2 days because it may take that the return will take 2 days to perform. So as soon as I did it, in this dashboard, I have two parts. One is rented window and one is rental window. You can see that the rental detail is here. The stopwatch is at 00 because the product is not delivered yet. As soon as the product is delivered, I have to update 2 images. And then I have to click upload photos and mark as delivered. As soon as I will do it, in the user dashboard, there will be a confirmation that it is an open box delivery always. So make sure you are checking this product. As soon as the checking product is done, you can see here is a acceptance sign. Either I can accept the delivery or I can reject. If I do reject, I have to give the cause. For now, I am accepting the delivery. So as soon as I accept the delivery timer, the return timer will be started like this. My return is scheduled in 1 days. And in the dashboard also, it will show me in proper detailed way that yeah, I have this product rented. Now, suppose my renting is done and I want to return the product. It's time for my return. So what I can do, I can schedule a return. Suppose the date is 11th August when I am scheduling a return. And as soon as I click schedule return, it will update my return portal and also the owner's return portal. Yeah, if I go to the owner's return portal, you can see the return is scheduled. Here is it. Now, if I go to inspect return, suppose the delivery person is at your house and he is checking that if you have made any kind of losses to the product or damaged the product or not. So what they need to do, they need to upload an image once again. They have to upload the product image that they have took at your home, just like Blinkit does. And there is one more ML model, a CV model, I would say, which is, doing the entire job.
So here we are doing the reference comparison basically based on the owner's uploaded image and the customer's uploaded image. So from this we can check the similarity score and we can also calculate the damage area and damage percentage.
You can see in the image that I have uploaded, there was so much amount of damage. That's why I have to pay 22% damage penalty. And I have given a security deposit and okay.
Hello. Thank you for the presentation. Nice presentation, by the way. So, like, you are getting the images before renting and after renting the product. you are getting the images before and after renting the product. So which model you are using, and how much accuracy or precision you are getting, and to calculate the penalty. Okay. So like what threshold you are using.
So here we basically use the OpenCV to compare both the images, and we are calculating the similarity score to check we just do the alignment with all the images, and break it into pixels to check the similarity score, and then we get the damage percentage.
How much precision or accuracy you are getting in this time of span in 24 hours.
Like model accuracy is around 95 to 96%.
What about the threshold you are using to calculate the final penalty?
For similarity score, if it is near equals to 1, that means it's very good, because we are calculating the SSIM's score, and if it is less than 0.5, that means it is too bad condition.
Okay.
Hello. Good presentation. So one small question, like have you checked the image upload size, like how much? Can you show it in code?
Yeah, I can show you. I am actually checking a, I guess 2 MB limit. Is it visible? The code is visible?
Yes.
It is my API route, which is, I mean, sending the image to Cloudinary. And yeah, you can see I am using a 5 MB limit for the image upload. Maximum size is 5 MB.
Okay.
Hello. So my question is, how do you prevent double booking for same concurrent
Yeah,
rental order?
basically I am, whenever someone is transacting in the portal, I am locking the entire portal for 8 minutes, just like it happens in Make My Trip or Book My Show. And as long as the transaction is either a success or a failure, the entire portal is locked. And if you are signing up with another account, you will see the product is rented. You cannot rent it. If it is failed, then once again the product will be activated. Otherwise, it will be kept in that phase.
Okay.
And the threshold is 8 minutes, obviously, that is standard.
So like my question is, have you considered the case where a product is returned 30 minutes or 1 hour late? Then how would you handle that?
I mean, the rent, how will be paid, right?
Yeah, like the product is returned late, few minutes or few hours or 1 day
Yeah,
late.
so basically, we are not considering hourly. Suppose you have rented the product on 10 a.m. and you are returning at 1 a.m., you have to pay the full day fees. 1 day fees you have to pay, and the rest will be refunded in your account. Even if anything like this happens, like you are, what I should say that you are, मतलब आप day को छोड़ के आगे जा रहे हो, Saturday का return है, Monday दे रहे हो, the fine will also be calculated based on 10% of the rent that you are paying. But
So,
yeah,
so you
for-
are taking the fine as well and the rent of the next day as well.
Exactly, if the deadline crosses. But if it's a 1 hour return, then you have to pay the 1 day rent. And rest of the rent will be, give back to your wallet. You can see a wallet over there.
Yeah, yeah. So, and the another question is like, after a product is written, okay? So how will you, at what exactly time the product will available for the other users?
Yeah, as soon as the return is here, if you allow me to complete my return, I will show you. As long as the settle return is clicked, there will be a settlement that the penalty amount will be transferred to the owner, and the rest of the security fees will be transferred to the person who rented that. And then the owner will get a trigger that starts selling. As soon as he clicks this, the resale opens. Just like it
Okay.
happens in bidding platforms.
Okay, thanks.
What if someone wants to rent from first to third and another person wants to rent from sixth to seventh? Will it show the product will be available on your portal or
No, if the first to third renting has already done in first, then it will come back to work if the owner supports the trigger. Then only it will not. But suppose the fifth to seventh is previously done.
Yeah.
Then what will happen? I have a conditional renting feature also. Fifth and sixth is booked. Then we have to take up a relaxation of 3 days before, 2 days before. So the product will be available for booking from 1 to 4th. By 4th, the product will be returned, and from 6th, he can resell.
What if the person who has booked prior delays the return?
Yeah, that's why we have relaxation of 2 days. Then the settlement we have not decided yet, but we have kept the relaxation period of 2 days. And after that, the security money will be totally transferred to the owner's account. We have made the feature like this for now.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you to our jury. Thank you to the team for presenting. And now I'd like to call team number 46 to please come up on the stage and present. All right. And the next team who should be ready here while team 46 is presenting is team number 64. A round of applause for team 64. I hope you know that you have 7 minutes of timing for the presentation. Cool. Good luck.
Hello. Hello and good afternoon everyone. So our project is about carpooling system. We are creating a carpooling system. So before starting the project, I wanted to discuss about the architecture a little bit. We divided the entire project into 3 roles. At the first, we have created 2 separate kind of systems, as one is like entities, one is organization and another one is a company. So there will be a super admin who will going to be conducting an operation, like he can do all the management stuff on the organizations, like there will be companies like Odoo and any other company which is there. So and for every company there will be a company admin, and under the company admin there will be employees. So this is the start of the application. You can sign in. So at first I'm going to sign in as a super admin. So I'm completed my sign in as a super admin, and you can see the dashboard here. In here there are I have 3 organizations, 20 active users, 6 vehicles, and these kind of all informations. You can see all the organization details right here. In the organization you can create a new organization and these kind of stuff you can do. In employees you can see all the employees which are there currently created by the super admin and the company admin. In the vehicles, you can add different vehicles, and like you can also delete and approve a particular vehicle if you want to. In the roles and access, this is we kind of inspired it from Discord, that you can actually give minimum access and these kind of stuff to any employee or a super admin if you want to. In the organization analysis, you can check all the analysis regarding every organization, and this is completely fetching from the backend. So this is more or less what the super admin can do. If I go back and log in as a ID on the company admin, so this is the dashboard of the company admin. So company admin has the company admin of Odoo. So right here you can see all the information regarding the Odoo and the car like cab जिन्होंने भी book किया है. So that is the thing we can see right here, all the information regarding it as analytics. In the employee dashboard you can see all the employees which are related to Odoo, and after that you can add a new employee if you want to. Okay. So after that you can see all the vehicles which is under Odoo. And in the company details, you can see all the information regarding the company, and you can add and remove the details right here. Same the roles and access, it is there also, that like you can change any rules and regulations for the employee and the company if you want to. In the organization analytics, you can see all the analytics related details which you have already seen right here. At first, now we're going to log in as 2 users. So at first I'm going to log in as a driver. So this is the dashboard of a driver. So the driver shouldn't be someone who will always going to drive. He can also find a cab also. So that is the reason we gave him the opportunity to them too. So you can offer a ride. So right now you can see that home and office which is there. And if you wanted to see how the home and offices come here, you can go to the settings and you can add your own like home and office related work right here. So you can offer a ride. So I can go to, let's say, Kolkata. We're using Google Maps as a maps. Okay. So I have booked I have created a trip right here as a driver. You can see I have published a particular trip and I have some vehicles right here and a wallet. So right now I have to sign out as, but like I can share, okay. Because there is an option. So I have to log in as a booker. So after I log in as a booker means the person who's going to book the cab. So right now, let's say if I wanted to find a particular location from, let's say from here I wanted to go somewhere else, I can manually put it right here and get the values. And I can come here and select my available rides which is in my location currently. So I can get the information that this particular driver is near me. I can book the seat from right here directly, and the seat will be booked. After that, like I can come into the trip and I can track the details. I can chat with the like driver also. Okay. I have to open it in a private window, so give me some time about it. So you can see the driver's window. Can you please confirm? Okay. I have shared it actually. Stop sharing. I can share the entire screen right here. This side is the booker who is going to book the cab, and this side is the person who. See, this is the chat application. Like you can actually chat with the driver as you can do.
So nice project. Okay. So you have shown that you are using some radius to show the rights to the user. Okay. So how you are calculating that particular region? Okay. Which algorithm you are using for it?
Okay. So hello. So basically, sir, what we are doing is we are storing the locations of the user in Redis using their geospatial states. So Redis gives a functionality that we can search using geostates. So what we have done is using Redis geostate searching, we are basically searching the nearby 5 kilometer of the user requested areas for the available rides and basically booking through them actually.
Okay. And what about the live tracking latency in the map?
So basically the latency are like almost like 20 to 30 milliseconds basically, as they are all only pushing on they are all basically pushing on the Redis side. Basically they will be like during the ride they will all be pushed into the Redis, and there will be a batch worker that after the whole ride is complete, that will be pushed into the database. So like it's almost like real time, like 20 to 30 millisecond.
Okay, don't you think like it will put more load on your server if you getting in 20 to 35 millisecond?
We have
So can
used
you
the
repeat?
debouncing concept for it. So like we're going to send the information in a limited time frame. Am I audible actually?
Yes, yes.
Okay, thanks for the presentation. As you showed that some chat thing was happening, so
Yes.
how this was working in the real time, can you know?
Sir, we were basically using real-time WebSockets for this.
Okay, and is there any sort of thing like showing the notification for the driver, like someone has booked
Yes,
your ride?
yes, yes,
So how you are managing that?
Okay. So, sir, basically, whenever a rider joins, so we are putting him into a hash into a Redis. So basically, we are putting, sorry, not hash actually, we are putting him into a room, which is user ID. So what it does is, in that room, we push all that notifications, like whenever a user is booking his cab or something into that, into that room. So that room acts as a PubSub architecture, basically an event-driven architecture. So whenever some notification goes into that room, the subscribe notification system goes in which is subscribed to that PubSub shows that notification in real time.
And this PubSub you mentioned is done by the WebSockets or something else?
No, yes, actually what happens, there basically, we are storing that, the PubSub is basically, we have done it using Redis only. The real-time showing, like when the subscribe service, it's basically connected to the client using WebSocket. So whenever like when the PubSub pushes the notification, it shows that in real time using WebSocket actually.
Okay, and just a quick question. Do you know WebSocket works on which protocol?
HTTP.
Like HTTP, if I upgrade the HTTP, then we get the WebSockets, and it is a bidirectional protocol. So like TCP uses TCP and the version.
TCP.
Hello. Okay, so you have created two users, right? Booker and driver.
Yes.
So currently I'm using as a booker, I'm come with someone else company. But next day I bring a car. So, and I want a company for me. So I have to create another account as a driver.
So can you repeat?
Okay. So you have two accounts, booker and driver. Currently I'm using your account as a booker and I come with someone else's car, right? But other day I bring my own car and I want company. So for finding, I have to create another account as a driver.
Yes, we have to verify. The super admin or the company admin have to verify your car first in order to make.
Okay, that I have verified, but I have to create another account for as a driver.
You can add different cars also in different vehicles in a system also.
So what he's trying to tell is that there are two logins, one as a booker, second one as a driver. So as a booker, consider the scenario that this is Monday. Monday morning I want to go and I don't have my car, so I created an account as a booker, and then I am having the carpooling with someone else. So I'm just taking the services. This is the first scenario. And on day two, maybe I'm bringing my own car and I'm seeking someone else to join me in my car. So do I need to create two logins? Like do I need to create two accounts?
No. As you can see right here in this particular scenario, you already have a find a ride and a offer a ride. So you can actually add your own vehicles into it. So you can also take a ride, you can also offer a ride. So there is no need to create different applications for it.
Okay.
Sorry, logins for it.
Okay, thank you.
So once a trip is created, do you have the option to cancel the trip?
Yes, we have the option.
So let's say that a trip is created, already 2 to 3 passengers are there, but due to some circumstances, the rider needs to cancel the trip. So how would you handle that situation?
So for that, what I have done. So for that, what I have done is like this again a PubSub architecture. So whenever the rider cancels, it goes into the PubSub, like it publishes a message that the ride ID, that the trip ID has been cancelled. So then the services which is subscribed to that topic, it takes and checks from the database that who are the users who are in that trip ID. So what it does is like it performs a transaction query at one time and also at the same time WebSocket through WebSocket then notifies the user as well as in the database it also cancels the write actually.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks to our Odu Churi and also to our participants to give this wonderful presentation. A round of applause for this team, please. And also now I may invite team 64 to kindly come up on take the stage. Guys, where are you? Team 64. Yeah. Okay, so the next team who has to report here while the team 64 is presenting is team number 76. Yes, team number 76. All the very best, and I'm sure that you know you have 7 minutes for your presentation.
All right, so hello everyone. I am Mohammad Samuel Islam, the leader of Team 64. So basically, we have created a simple the rental management system as per our problem statement. So I will just try my best to demonstrate what the final product we have made within this 24 hours. So basically, we have two UIs. Number one, which is for customers. Okay, one more thing. In this entire application, we have mainly two types of users. Number one is the customer who will be seeing this UI, and number two, the admin who will be seeing this UI, right? So I will be trying to demonstrate the customer point of view first one. So when the customer actually goes to this website, they can see all the products. By the way, these are actually some sample products, and it contains almost 200 products. It's actually all are the dummy information, see images and all. So let's say I want to see this product, right? And just a second, let me. Okay, just a second. We have an issue with the backend. Just give me a second. Actually, the database is hosted in MongoDB Atlas, and I haven't given the IP access for this thing. So just for testing purposes, I will set all the IP as 000 so that, oh, it's there for testing. No, sorry. Yeah. Let me just update this thing. Alright, so in the meantime, I'll try to explain you the customer point of view. So basically, they will be viewing this product information, and the agenda is that customer will be doing the payment, and once the payment is done,
that product is marked as, for the rental purposes. So in the admin panel, that product and those information should show properly, like this product is been purchased and all those things. So let me see if it's all right. It's good. So yeah, the products are being fetched. If I click on this, all right. So let's say I have choose this product. I will click on rent now. It will show, okay, so these are the products that I already have in my cart. So it will show the total, grand total and all those things. So if I click on pay, I'm actually using Razorpay in the test mode. So it will send an OTP. It's actually just for testing purposes. All right, so the test page shows something like this. I'll assume the payment has been successful, and once the payment is done, it will take 5 seconds to redirect, and boom, my order is being done. So basically, I can rent these products. Now, in the customer side, if I go to my rentals, I can see these two products are marked as confirmed, right? So in the admin panel, admin guy can go to the products inventory. Yeah, all the products have been fetched. He can see the rentals. This is the payment that we have just did. And I can change the status to pick up. So it's kind of like this product is under rent. So if he's the customer, he's going to come and pick up this product. So when he's taking it, it's under the pickup status until and unless it's been picked up. So once done, let's assume he has picked that product up, and we have changed the status to under rented. So in customer side, he will actually see the status as active rented. Now let's say, oh sorry, yeah. Now let's say the timeline for that thing is done. So what I can do is I can just say that return or restore or all those things. Now this is the important thing. When the time period of the rent, the rental period is done, as an admin, what I can do is I will check whether my product is damaged or anything like that. Based on that, I can actually deduct some amount from that security deposit or something like that. If nothing, then the customer will actually, done. Okay. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
My question is that if any product is selected in cart, right?
Yeah.
Then what if any product delete from product page?
I didn't get it. Can you please explain me once more?
If any product is selected in cart, so and in other side, if product is deleted from product page, then what will happen?
Deleted from
product
Okay,
page where you are defining product or creating product.
So you're telling that at the same time, some
Yeah.
customer is adding that product into cart,
Yeah.
and the admin is deleting that product, right?
Yeah.
So one thing I need to say that feature is not done yet, but I think how we can solve this is that whenever any product is placed into a cart, we can flag that product into database, something like under cart or something, so that whenever in the admin panel we are actually removing our product, or let's say at the same time if any other user buys that product or keeps that product into cart, we will check that flag only. If that flag is inside, if that flag says that this product is under cart, so we will not touch that. This is one approach that I can think. Another approach, yeah, this is currently what I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Do you have the option to add multiple quantities for the same product?
Yeah, exactly.
You have that. So a person has rented, let's say, 5 quantities. So how will you handle the partial returns, like only if 2 out of 5 quantities are returned?
Partial return, like I didn't get it exactly.
Partial return, like they have taken 5 quantities, they have rented 5 quantities. So out of that, they are only returning 2 quantities.
Okay.
How will you handle that?
So currently we can do something like how many units they have rented. We'll be calculating like based on how many units they have purchased, and let's say if 2 products are damaged or something, then like whenever
For now, it is verified by the admin. So at the last, when admin gets the product, the admin can deduct price from the security deposit.
They are returning it late. That let's say they are returning 2 products on time, and the other 3 products are delayed. So how will you manage that?
So basically, the late amount calculation is done only for those products which are, which are actually late. So, okay, so you are telling like the same product. Let's say this mic, for example, these are 5 mics, and 2 of them are at time and 3. Okay. So we can do this something like instead of just keeping the count of those products, we can actually create that product object with individual ID, so that we can track which product is on time, which product is out of time.
So you need to take actions accordingly, that how much.
Exactly. And currently our goal is to keep that control over the admin only, because in the last pop-up, I don't think I've shown that. In the last pop-up, it's in the hand of admin how much he will be like deducting based on those damages and all. Thank you.
Hello. So I have one question, that if a product is rented for example, for 2 days, today is 9th August, so for 9th and 10th August, it is rented, okay? So if a user want to rent it for 11th August or 12th August, have you put any check for that if that renting period will be over, then I can rent for other 2 days?
Like
it will be locked for 9th and 10th August, correct? That any other user cannot rent it.
Yeah.
Okay. So after 9th and 10th August, can they rent it again?
Yeah, exactly. That's the point.
No, but other users, like if
Is the product received by the admin? That product is received by the admin.
No, I am asking that, for example, user A has rented it for 9th and 10th August. User B comes and he wants to rent it for 11th or 12th August.
The same product.
The same product.
Okay.
And the quantity also is available is 1 only. So will they be able to rent it?
So in this current solution, we actually don't have the when it will be over. Like admin or the customer especially can't see when, like let's say that product 1 that you have talked about, user B wants to buy that product after 12 August, right? So user B can't actually see when that time is ending. We can actually do that. Yeah, we can actually do that because we have that start time and the end time, right? So we can, based on that, we can do after how many days, after how many
They
times.
will be allowed to rent the product.
Uh-huh.
They will be allowed to rent
Exactly,
the product.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thanks to our Odoo jury and this wonderful team for the presentation. Now I'd like to call up team 76 to kindly come up and take the stage. And the next team who should come and report here while team 76 is presenting is team number 14. Team number 14, 1-4. A round of applause for Team 76. You guys have 7 minutes for the presentation. Good luck.
Hello everyone, I'm Shankar Sarkar and we are Team 76. We have worked on the problem statement which is carpool, and this is our like basic landing page. So before starting the presentation, I just wanna like explain the basic architecture we are maintaining for this prototype. So first of all, we are maintaining a tier architecture. So in the first tier, there is a super admin. Yeah, so super admin has the access to like the option to create multiple organizations. So for example, a super admin can create an organization name like Udo, and then he can like generate admin credentials for that organization only. And that admin can only handle all the organization level operations. For example, granting access to any employees, or like verification of the like vehicles, each and everything. So for the ease of the presentation, we have already a video ready. So here you can see one in the admin panel, there is one option of like, sorry. So yeah, so we have one option called the basic user login. So here, while like first of all, the user have to sign up. So while signing up, the user have to like enter their basic details like organization, like they can choose the organization from the drop down listed there, and they can like give their first name and last name, phone number, basic email and password. And after that, they have to give their employee ID number of the organization, and also they can upload their employee ID card. And after that, the confirmation, after confirmation of that, in the admin panel, as you can see, in the admin panel, there will be there will be visible that okay, this user has granted the accession thing, and then the admin can grant access for that employee. And after that, in the admin, in the user panel, for example, we have this user. So this is one user panel, and as you can see that we have already one vehicle which is verified. So for registering their vehicle, what they have to do is they can give basic a model name, they can give their plate number, they can like change the like seat numbers also, like how many seat their car offers, and also they can change the like type between petrol, diesel, whatever, and they can upload their like driving license. Sorry. So upon saving this vehicle, what will happen is in the admin panel of that organization, it will be visible that okay, this user has like registered one vehicle, and we can verify that vehicle as per the using the by the image what the user have uploaded of the license, and also the basic details like card number and all. So this is the basic tier architecture we are maintaining. So now in the user panel, where the main functionality is here, like for both, like for normal user, there are two features. Like one is find ride, and they can offer ride. And basically for offering the ride, they have to have a vehicle already verified. So in this in this account, I have already verified one vehicle. And what I can do is I can give one pickup point. So for example, I'm giving one pickup point called Barakpur. So this is Barakpur. And for the drop point, I'm giving Barashat. And for the like auto completion thing, we are using Ola Map Krutim auto completion. And they can like the person who is offering the ride, he can also like customize that how many available seats are there, how many fare per seat he is taking. And also there is one thing, like this is the basic current like offering a ride, but they can also like schedule one ride for later. So for example, today is like Friday afternoon, and for Monday morning, I can like register, like make one like a trip plan. So for example, I'm selecting Monday, and I can give the time, and after that, it will preview the map that okay, what is our starting point and what is our end point. So Also, my Wi-Fi is not connected, so yeah, for that the map is not loading yet. But we have the video. I can show that. Please give us 1 minute. I guess it's visible now. So what I was showing is this. So yeah, so for example, the starting point is given as Barakpur and the end point is given as the Barashat. The driver can offer the ride and publish the riding offer. And after that, okay, one thing. I guess my token got expired. I have to just log in again. Nah, this is different account. So we are facing some technical difficulties here. So I can show you by the video only right now. As for the vehicle verification, we have to like apply for the registration and upload our vehicle details and all. And after that, we have to admin have to verify that. So that will be a very long process. So after creating the offering the ride, as you can see in the my trip section of the driver, it will be visible that okay, from this route to this route for this much amount, this much seat is left. And for the normal user who is trying to find the ride, he can just enter their starting location and destination, and he can select the required seats. And then he can also schedule that okay, I want to travel for this date only. So for the driver, it will be also visible that okay, there is one potential customer in this route. So the driver can find that customer also. But for now, as you can see, after searching that, we will get that okay, this user is already offering a ride, and we can just directly book ride by paying the actual price. Or else we have tried to implement one thing is bargain system. So where you can do is we can bargain. So for example, the driver was expecting 80 rupees, but we can show that, okay, no, we are not going to pay 80 rupees, we can pay 70 rupees. So upon sending that, what will happen is in the drivers section, as you can see that it is showing that, okay, accept 70 rupees counter offer from the another passenger, or you can counter also. So yeah, so you can also counter again, and after that, once they agree to book that ride, they can book the ride at that point. So yeah, and after that, the basic OTP verification and chat. Thank you.
Hello. Thank
Hello.
you for the presentation. My question is, suppose if there is a ride between a pickup and destination, so if I want to book that ride, so I can book it from anywhere in the route, or I have to mention exact pickup and destination?
Actually, for the pickup and drop location, what we are using is we're not exactly pinpointing that exact latitude or longitude. We are giving a range of 1 kilometer radius. So using the geospatial fencing, you can say, we are checking that whoever driver is nearest, as per our latitude, longitude, the exact point, we are checking 1 kilometer radius, and based on that, we are assigning the driver.
Okay, so you check that radius in entire route or in the
Uh,
only in
no,
pickup and drop?
not only necessary in the entire route. So, for example, like there is, so for example, we are taking that there is a, like my pickup point is point A and my destination point is point B, and there is a middle point in point C we can take, which is in between point A and point B. But the radius, like the point C is far than 1 kilometer of the point A. So it will be very much problematic for that person who is booking from point A to reach to point C at first. Then he can like continue the ride. So what he can do is he can try another way, just like taking another path or taking another like travel mode, you can say, which will connect him directly to, I mean, it's like convenient, I mean, rather than going to point C at first, then going to point B from point C.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so nice presentation. I have one query. As you mentioned that there is a feature for bargaining, right?
Yeah.
So how you are managing the data for the offers? Like, is it in a separate table or is it linked to some table of the ride itself?
So what we are doing is when the ride is getting created, we are maintaining one ID called trip ID. So for that trip ID, when someone is trying that, okay, I can like bargain into this offer. So what we are linking that to that user there is separate collection called bargain. So in that we are using the trip ID, and for that specific time frame, you can say there is a specific time frame of 10 minutes only. So after that 10 minutes, no bargaining will occur. Like the trip, like for that session, the bargaining will be closed, and you have to like offer again. So for that specific 10-minute time frame, they can bargain back and forth. So for that, in that specific collection.
Okay, so means you have a separate collection for the bargaining, right?
Yeah.
So let's suppose if a ride have 10 or 20 bargain offers and you have a lot of rides in your database. So are you maintaining any sort of data cleaning from the collection itself? Like once the ride is accepted, all the bargaining offers should be deleted from the collection somewhat like?
Yeah. We are deleting the like collections. Like if this is, so for example, the bargaining data is not something that we can, like we have to show each and every now and then in their dashboard. So it's not any necessary data. So whichever the data which is necessary for us is the pickup point and the end point and the relation between the driver and the passenger. So from from whom the passenger has booked the ride. So the data which is not necessary, like the bargaining, which is only necessary for that specific time frame only. So we are not keeping that in our main database.
Yeah, actually the main question was that how you are deleting that unused collection or unused record from the bargaining collection once the trip is booked or once the trip is done, completed. So how you are cleaning that data, like when you are cleaning that data from the collection?
Yeah. So as I mentioned that there is one 10-minute time frame. So for that after that 10-minute time frame, for that session bargaining, data will be removed from our database. And after the 10 minutes, if he wants to like bargain again, there will be like separate object collection created for that bargaining records. So for that 10 minutes time frame, the data will be stored.
Okay, thank you.
Hello. So I have one question. You said that you are verifying the person's organization detail using the ID card of that person.
Yeah.
So how you are doing that?
So currently we are totally focusing on manual verification, as the organization admin has all the access of like granting permission and like verifying the vehicles. So for both verifying vehicles or verifying the identity of the person for that company, we are like completely focusing on the manual verification.
But in the video and the prototype itself, it was showing that when you upload an ID card, it is getting verified and it is showing that.
Not really. I just skipped that part, so I can show you again. Like, 1 second. So yeah, as you can see, submitting the application. After that, can I just? successfully applied, your application will be submitted and an admin will review. And after that, in the admin panel, sorry, that part got skipped. Yeah, so after that, when we move to the like admin panel, yeah. So here you can see in the admin panel, it shows that this user has this user is asking for granting access, and using the inspect ID card, we can also see the ID card, which is the photo he has uploaded.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
What a wonderful presentation. A round of applause for Team 76. Thanks to our Odoo jury members as well. And now I'd like to call Team 14 on stage for the presentation. A big hand of applause for Team 14. You guys are aware that you have 7 minutes for your presentation. Good luck.
Good afternoon, judges. So we are team 14, and we have built a carpool platform. And so this is the landing page. And so you can see the features here, what all we provide. And yeah, that's all about the landing page. Let's now jump into the login.
So I tried to, I was responsible for making the authentication part. So currently we have two roles, that is admin and user. And I would request him to give the user credentials. Yeah, we should go to login directly. We have sign up and login. So I would give a brief description of how I did the login part, the authentication part as a whole. So, so when we sign up, the credentials get stored. Then we go to the login page. Then after the login, we have basically the endpoint returns the access token and the response token, and that gets stored in the browser's local history. So whenever like an endpoint is hit, it takes the access token in the header, and then it processes the endpoint. And whenever the access token is like revoked, and there is a /refresh, which is basically whenever we get a 401 unauthorized response, that time the slash basically hits and gets the new access token, refresh token, and stores that in the browser, and does the failed request again and get the successful response, so that the user doesn't see the whole refresh at all, and it's a very good experience. So that was all for the authentication. Now he would destroy the more part.
Good afternoon, judges. My name is Arya Gupta. We are from Team 14, as you know, and I am going to walk you through the demonstration of how we are offering rides, how you can find one, and how the trip map is working. So, on the right-hand side, you can see the active ride offer, which you can edit here. You can set from where you are departing and to where you want to go, the date and time, and the number of seats plus the price you want to set. On the left-hand side, you can see many ride requests. Those you can accept, like if you want to. And if like you're not taking car today and you want to find some ride, then you can just come here and you can request a ride. Here you can enter your location. Suppose I give Rohini, Delhi, and I go to Noida. And from here I can enter date and time, and then I'll give find ride, and it will post a ride. Now this will depend on what is the date and time, and according to what time I am departing, and according to that it will relocate. Now I'll come to the trip map, that is the available route. These are the points that are requesting rides, the passenger match. I want to go from Delhi to Noida, sector 18, and whichever ride I accept, like if I come back and I go to offer ride and then I accept some of the rides, like 2 to 3 rides, right? And then I come to trip map. You'll see that there's a little bit of detour, okay? And if I continue to keep accepting rides, one more ride is acceptable. So in trip map, there's a little bit more of a detour, see? This detour basically presents that how much extra kilometer I have to go. We are also doing matched riders, like according to how much more kilometer we have to travel and which distance, like which passenger you can pick up, what is the best match. That's all from us. Now I will hand over to Shatabroto. He will be explaining what algorithms we used.
Basically, in that project, we have implemented the most important part was geo-hash-based checking, candidate checking. In that part, basically, we tried out a different approach. Instead of using the Hertzian distance to between one passenger to another, every other ride distance, we use the another approach that is called geo-hashing. In that methods, we basically we take a geographical regions and divide it into the smaller geohash map. And after assigning the geohash map, we simultaneously compute the geohash cell for the individual users and as well as individual riders. On the riders, their routed street will be also computed the geohash cell. When an user's
It's okay. I'll continue from here, Satyabrato. I'll also like to add to his point that we are using geohashing, but exactly what kind of geohashing? Geohashing includes, there is an S2 and then there's an H3. This H3 is basically about dividing the whole globe into many smaller hexagons and according to what position we set. And we are doing a proximity, for like how many users are present near us so that we don't overload the system with all the users for discovering for just only one driver and so and so. There are some more graphs that we followed during the implementation of this process. Thank you very much. That's all from Team 14.
Hello. Okay, why did you use Hexagon's H3 Uber instead of PostGIS, point in poly hexagon queries, or why you have not used Google S3 geometry?
First of all, we thought of implementing S2.
H3.
Yeah, we implemented H3, but first of all, we also thought of implementing S2 first, which was made by Google. But as this is the first time like doing this like geohashing, and so we went with S3, and we also like first when we heard this problem statement, the first thing that came into my mind was make something similar or something like a subset of Uber, right? So that's why we worked with H3.
Okay, but through PostGIS, we can also make polygon queries.
Polling and queries.
Polygon.
Polygon.
Yes.
So we can also use polygon, but the main thing is that hexagon have equal sides from all and the equal shortest side on the diagonals. That's why we are using hexagons. That is the logic. And why we are using H3 instead of H2? Because we wanted more precision. And for geohashing, that distance calculation for each time a matrix is presented, that takes a lot more time instead of like the hexagon.
Okay, one more thing. Okay, what H3 resolution you are using for the map grid? Okay, and what is the data-driven choice for this solution?
So currently we have used a resolution of 9, which is like very pinpoint location.
Okay, how much area it will cover?
How much?
How much area, square kilometer area it will cover?
Square kilometer area, somewhere around like 0.000019 kind of square kilometers. Very small, very much pinpoint. That's
okay.
A round of applause for Team 14 and all of the participants and the teams who have presented here, presented their wonderful ideas. And now with that, we have successfully concluded the presentation round. So give a big hand of applause for each one of yourself for making it this far. All of your dedications, your hard work has really paid you off. And that's all. But before that, before we proceed with the things, we would now hear from our participants that how exactly was your journey here in Odoo Adamus Hackathon 2026. So I know it'll be awkward to call each one of you on the stage and ask. So what I'll do is I'll blend in with you guys. I'll take the mic in the audience. And any one of you who's ready to give a kind of a feedback is up. So I'll be coming. Knock, knock. So who's coming first for the feedback? Anyone interested? Anyone? Okay, I'll choose. I have the liberty. You.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Suresh Panda, and from this 24-hour hackathon, the first thing I would like to tell that it's a really big journey, and the things we have learned, and the project we have done. First of all, internet was really bit worse at the first, but it settled down at the past hours, and as a project, our project has broken very numerous times. Sorry for my English. That's it.
Thank you so much. So anyone else? I know you guys have spent 24 hours here, sleepless night, and it might be very exhausting. So share something about your journey.
Hello, my name is Rohit, and I'm coming from Brainwire University. The Adamus University gives us a very good opportunity to participate in the hackathon, and the special thanks for applause to Odo. First thing, the network issue is the but the food quality was very good, and the
Thank you, Rohit. You can talk in Hindi. That's completely fine. Acha, acha. Okay, that's completely fine. Okay, so any other team, I'd like to come and talk to you guys as well. Okay. Guys, say a few words.
Honestly, this was our first software hackathon for our team. So we learned a lot about hackathons, and we learned how evaluation and reviews are held, and what should be our approach when we first get a problem statement. So yeah, we learned a lot from this, and especially we learned a lot from the reviewers as well, because they didn't just only judge us, but they also provided us with insights which we didn't know before. So yeah, it was a great experience.
Thank you for your wonderful feedback. And as you guys have shared this time together, you guys might have memories as well when you leave this place.
Alina.
Yes. तुम ऐसे भी बुला सकते हो मुझे. Okay, your feedback.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Mantra Rai, and I'm from Adamus University itself. I'm in my 4th year, and this is actually, I know it's not very incredibly great to say, but then it's my first hackathon. And it was it was a mediocre experience, except for when I met the judges and everybody else, and it was great. Actually, ma'am, thank you so much for teaching us, and you are really great, honestly. And I hope you have a great day, all of you. And yeah, I had a great experience, honestly, but then
if I'm talking about the performance, I don't think we really performed well, but yeah, we can do better next time. Thanks for this experience. It was great.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
You too. It was a lovely feedback by your side. And anyone else who would like to give a feedback? That's it? Okay. All right. And if there's anyone who'd like to give their feedback, they can come up to me and say that's completely fine. We'll now proceed with the felicitation ceremony of our esteemed guest from the Odoo team. I hope you guys did not mind waiting for a minute or two. So now we proceed with the felicitation ceremony of our esteemed guests of both the days, which is the Odoo team. So for felicitating them, I'd like to call Professor Abhijit Giri, sir, Senior Vice President from the Placement Cell, up on the stage. Can we have you, sir? Yeah. And now I'd like to call Professor Dr. Shajal Shah, sir, Associate Dean from the School of Engineering and Technology. Can we please have you up on the stage, sir? I'd like to call Mr. Bomik Pitalia from Odoo team to please come up on the stage. Can we have a huge round of applause for sir? I hope you guys had your lunch and you're energetic after knowing that any one of you could be a winner here. And let me tell you, each one of you have to have a single picture with sir. Yeah. You can be at the center, so you can be at the center. Yeah. Put your hands together, guys. Thank you so much. Now I'd like to call Mr. Adnan Chaudhary. Can we please have you on the stage with us? Do I need to remind you guys every time? Now I'd like to invite Mr. Bhavya Mehta up on the stage. And now I'd request Mr. Hajar Ram so please come up on the stage and join us. And now I'd like to invite Mr. Divyesh Vyas to please join us on the stage. I can see the ones not clapping. Now I'd like to invite Mr. Aman Patel to kindly join us on the stage. Now I'd request Mr. Divya Jani to please join us on the stage. Now I'd request Miss Manushi Shah to kindly join us on the stage. And now I'd like to invite Mr. Aditya Sharma. Now I'd like to invite Mr. Ravi Pingradia to please kindly join us on the stage. Now I'd request Mr. Tejas Modi to kindly join us. And with that, I'd like to call Mr. Raj Pova to kindly join us on the stage. May we have a warm round of applause for each one of them, please. Yeah, it's done. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you to our entire Odoo team present over here for your valuable contribution, guidance, and support throughout this event. So, the time that we've all been waiting for, and let me just disconnect this one. Knock, knock. Okay, cool. All right, so we've finally arrived at the moment, exactly what everyone has been waiting for. And for that, it's time to announce the second runner-up first. Well, your ideas, your teamwork, your enthusiasm has truly made this event wonderful. You'll be taking wonderful memories from this event, and may you win or you not, that does not matter, but your journey really matters a lot, and you all have put all your effort and hard work through this. So give a big hand of applause for your own self. So we begin with the announcement of the second runner-up. And all right, so for giving the goodies to the second runner-up, I'd kindly request the Odoo jury to please come up on the stage. And the second runner-up is, shall I call out the name? Are you guys ready? Okay, so that's team number 14. Team number 14, please come up on the stage. Come on, run. Are you guys not happy? That's the spirit. You can wear your goodies and click a picture together. Guys, wear your goodies when you receive them. I'd like to request our Odoo juries to please hand up the goodies. Now I'd like to call Mr. Abhijit Giri, sir, to please be up on the stage to hand over the prize as well. And also Professor Shajal Shah, sir, from the School of Engineering and Technology. Guys, wear your bags. Come on, you cannot hang it on your hand. Yeah, looks good. I request our delegates and Odoo jury to please hand over the prize. A round of applause for Team 14. Don't worry, you guys will get your certificate later. Do not leave the place yet, okay? Take it home. It's all yours. I'd request our Odoo jury and the delegates to please be here on the stage. As now, I'd like to call up the first runner-up. Any guesses? Anyone? Any guesses? Okay, so the first runner-up is team number 46. Team number 46, can we have you up on the stage? Come on, run guys, run. Very congratulations. I request our Odoo juries to please hand up the goodies. They look so good. A big round of applause for Team 46. Do not leave the place yet. We're not over. And you guys will get your certificates as well. And now, I'd like to call up the winner. So, 2 is already done. You have 3 in your mind. Any guesses who would be the winner? Any guesses? Okay, so before I call up the winner, I'd like to call the entire Odoo team up on the stage. Can we have you all, please? And with that, I'd like to call up the winner of Odoo Adamus Hackathon 2026, and that is team number 11. Let's go, guys. Come on, run. Team 11. You guys did wonderful. Please join our team here. I don't want the sounds of the claps to stop. Come on. Put your hands together for the winner of Odoo Adamus Hackathon 2026. I can't hear you guys. And I request the team 11, the winners and the delegates and the entire Odoo team to please be up on the stage. And now I'd like to call our first and second runner-up up here on stage for a kind group photograph. A group photograph. Can we have our first and second runner-up on the stage? Oh, these big, wonderful checks. You guys deserve it. A round of applause, guys. We have the winners here up on the stage with us. thanks to the entire Odoo team, thanks to our delegates, thanks to our winners and all of the participants. And with that, we come to the end of today's event. Don't worry, you'll get your certificates right here. A heartfelt thank you to our dignitaries, jury members, faculty members, organizing team, the entire Odoo team, our volunteers, and every participant who has made this event a success. Congratulations once again to all our winners and everyone who have participated. Thank you for your energy, enthusiasm, and your dedication that you have put through this event. It was wonderful to have you guys here, and I hope you all a very best luck for the rest of your journey and also a safe journey back home.